Hey, saving my coin budget friends, it's your Shalisha, and in today's video we are going to talk about doing a monthly reset with a monthly budget. So if you like budgeting videos, cash stuffings, sinking funds, single mother finances on a low income, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe bell so you do not miss time when I post. If this is your first time seeing my video, hey, thank you so much for clicking up. If you're a returning subscriber, an oldie but goodie, hey, thank you so much for coming on back. All right guys, I love doing monthly budget videos because it just lets me know in a nutshell how my finances could be going for the month. So for the month of November, I have not done my monthly budget video. So I'm going to just break down how to start a monthly budget. So we are in the Save My Coin Budgets planner that is available for pre-order. All the information is in the description box down below. So we're just going to flip on to November. Y'all, I'm trying to, save money with Dunkin'. So homegirl has her coffee here. Let me know, how is your day going? How are the kids? How is life going in your world? So all of the planners are all of the months are undated. So we're just going to go in and fill everything in. We're going to start with just doing our 1 through 30. Or is it 31 days in November? Whatever. Our 1 through the end of the day of the month. And then I'm going to let you know what the next steps will be once you fill in your monthly calendar. All right, so we have went ahead and we laid out all of the days of the month. Next, we are going to put our paydays on our listed paydays, which are for myself will be on the 10th and the 24th. And then we're going to go ahead and list all of our responsibilities that we have for our finances. So if it's our highest bill, which could be our rent and our mortgage, car insurance, car note, to the littlest thing, which is a subscription for Amazon or Hulu. All right, so we have went ahead and laid out all of my financial responsibilities. So for yourself, you will list your paydays of when you receive your income. So if you get paid every Friday, you'll list every Friday. If you get paid on the 1st and the 15th, you'll list the 1st and the 15th. If you're the 15th and the 30th, whatever your paydays are, that's what you're going to list out first. And then second, you will list out your bills on the due date that they are due. I do the paycheck by paycheck method. So I pay all my bills between the pay period that I receive my income. So I have my first paycheck, which is on the 10th of November. So I'm going to pay all my bills from the 10th through the 23rd, so the day before I receive my next paycheck, all with this paycheck that is on the 10th. So I know you're like, you have bills that were due on the 1st through the 9th, which I did. So I took my last paycheck that I received in October, which was October 27th, and I went ahead and I put those funds towards my bills that were due from the 1st through the 9th, so I would still be able to pay those bills. This is why I enjoy the paycheck by paycheck method, because if I would have just saw this, I'd be like, I don't have anything to pay on the 27th, and I could have used that money to do lots of other things. I don't have anything that is due on the 1st, like my mortgage and my HOA, then I want to be SOL. All right, so we have went ahead and we have listed out all our bills. So the next step that I do is I highlight all of the bills that I'm going to pay with each specific paycheck. So you can do this with markers, highlighters, color pencils. What I like to do is I like to dot the bills that I'm going to pay with each one. So I just use 2 different colors since there are 2 paychecks. So for this paycheck, it's going to be Walmart, Target, ComEd, AT&T, State Farm, Nicor, Discover, and all of those are the bills from the day that I get paid through the day before the next payday. So this is going to stop, this paycheck is going to stop here on the 23rd. So that means whatever I have left over from this specific paycheck that I receive on the 10th will then go into my cash envelopes for my personal spending. If I'm saving for sinking funds, doing savings challenges, paying off debt, whatever your goal is, what you have left with those funds, you are going to decide where the money is going to go. So if you see, we don't have a lot of items that we need to pay for with this next paycheck that we receive on the 24th, which is going to be in blue. So for this paycheck, it's going to be Peacock, which is a streaming service, as well as my AT&T phone bill. So then I need for this paycheck to then last me through my next paycheck that I receive, which is going to be in December. So my bills that I have on the 1st, the 2nd, through whenever I pay. So this paycheck's also going to have to go towards my HOA fee for the 1st, as well as my mortgage. So HOA fee on the 1st, my mortgage, Ulta, Spotify are all going to have to come out of this paycheck, which is on the 24th of the month. So we are really dealing with 2 paychecks. For majority of the bills, it's going to be everything that's on the 10th that's going to pay all of the smaller bills, with the exception of my mortgage and HOA fee, because that was taken care of with my 27th paycheck in October. So then what we're going to go ahead and do now is do our monthly budget. I like to do a monthly budget as well as a paycheck budget, so I'm able to at least get a glance of all the things that I need to make sure are included in this budget. So since my paycheck that was in October, so October 27th paycheck, I include that in my November income. I am not going to include, I am going to include this paycheck because I did take care of some bills with this one. So I'm going to include actually 3 paychecks, but theoretically most of the bills from the 27th are going to go towards December bills. So we have 1027. We have 1110. Yep, 1110. You guys might hear my daughter watching TV in the background. There is no school today for voting day. Y'all, I don't even know what we're voting for, but she got the day off. And then 1127. So I always under budget my income. So just in case I have to take the day off, I'm sick, my daughter's sick, I, don't feel well, for whatever reason, there's an emergency, I always under budget my income. That does not include anything like sick time, just in case I don't have it, as well as I over budget my bills. So based off this, if we are including those 3 paychecks, it would be $3,900. But again, most of that money will have to be carried over to December. So I'm going to go ahead and list out all of my fixed expenses. Fixed expenses are bills that are typically the same amount every month. So if it's your mortgage, your rent, your car note, your car insurance, your HOA, you can guarantee that those amounts are going to be the exact same amount every month. So I'm going to go ahead and list all of those here. So these are the fixed expenses that are always the same amount every single month. So we're just going to go ahead and fill these in, and then we'll move on to the variable expenses. All right, so the variable expenses come to $1,555.98. I'm just going to round that up just to be an even number of $1,556. So subtracted from the $1,556 from the $3,900, that means we have $2,344 that are left in the budget. So now we move on to our variable expenses. So these are our expenses that we are going to have that change frequently. So our NICOR gas bill, our ComEd bill, if there are any credit card payments, things like that, the amounts that change from month to month. So I'm going to go ahead and list out those variable, and we'll get those calculated. Okay, so we went ahead and listed out our variable expenses. So we have ComEd, gas, my Walmart credit card, Discover, Target, Ulta, Capital One, and my cash envelopes. Cash envelopes are the categories that I tend to overspend in, so I do fund them in cash. So those are my personal spending, my daughter's personal spending, gas for my vehicle, grocery, household items, miscellaneous, as well as a blessings envelope. So those are where those personal spending categories come into play. I know lots of people ask when they see my videos, where is your gas money, or what do you use for groceries? That is my cash envelopes. That is where those categories are going to go. So I'm just going to budget my variable expenses, and we're going to see what we are working with. Okay, so we went ahead and calculated my variable expenses with the exception of my cash envelopes. So that is $437. Typically, I do put about $150 to $175 in my cash envelope for 2 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and add $175 to that. So that brings our total to $612. So we have our $1,556 plus the $612, bringing our total to $2,168. So we are going to minus that from our budgeted amount for the $3,900. So that means we have $1,732 that is left. So I am going to do a detailed paycheck budget because we do have a significant amount of money left, but we do need that money to roll over to take care of our bills to go into the month of December. So I don't have anything down here when it comes to how much we're going to withdraw, because once I do my paycheck budget and I see what we have left here, and then I will decide how much we are going to take out to do a cash stuffing for our cash envelopes if we have anything left for sinking funds, as well as savings challenges. So if you like this monthly setup showing you how to do a monthly budget to lay out your finances, as well as the paycheck by paycheck method when it comes to the calendar, let me know in the comment section down below. If not, I will see you guys in my next video. Remember, the Saving My Coin Budget Planner is available for pre-order. All of the information is down below. They do start shipping on December 1st. So thank you so much for watching. Be blessed. Bye.